Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Movie Star Monday. Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous. We've got Michael W. Smith coming up later in the program. Now,
wow, you scored a good one.
I did. There's probably some people right now going, wait a minute, he's not a movie star. He's a music star. He is. A bunch of Grammy Awards, a bunch of Dove Awards, but he's also in a movie called Beautifully Broken that's in theaters right now. It just came out like this weekend. And then we also have Randy, who the movie is about, a real person. We got him joining us, too. So going to be visiting with both of them later.
I've heard really good things about this movie. I have,
too. I'm excited to see it. We were going to go to it this weekend, and we didn't get to. We had too many things going on. But we will make it this week. I'm excited. Again, Michael W. Smith coming up in a bit for our Movie Star Monday. Also, I got a quote for today. We should probably do that. I'm almost out of time already. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Bill Gates. Very good quote. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Monday.
John and Heidi.
Make plans to join us for the second annual 80s in the Sand. My wife Heidi and I went last year. It was so much fun. And guess who's going to be there this year? It's Brett Michaels.
Hello, everybody. It's Brett Michaels. I will see you at 80s in the Sand, Tuesday, November 6th, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I promise you, this is going to be the ultimate concert, party, best night ever. Let's rock on, my friends.
Get your tickets now at 80sinthesand.com. Over 90% of the tickets are sold. Don't wait. 80sinthesand.com.
John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It's Monday, the 27th day of August. It's Heidi's birthday today.
Yes, it is. Now you got it right.
Although I thought it was Saturday. Happy birthday again. National Pots de Creme Day. What? What do you think that is?
I have no idea what that is. I've
National
never heard of that.
Just Because Day. So we got those things going on. And National Heidi Small is Freaking Awesome Day. But isn't that really every day?
It's every day.
I thought so. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
If you want to grow your business, you can either add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. Or a combination of both, but there's no other way to grow your business. Just those two. Add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. And if you already have a relationship with your customers and you have their email address, you can reach out to them with special offers to easily grow sales. And you'll make your customers even happier. Let the experts at Constant Contact help. Get a free trial now. Sign up at betterresultsadvertising.com. That's betterresultsadvertising.com.
Coming up, we've got your brain on drugs. But first, a growing number of television shows have their own line of beer aimed at fans. So they have their own beer that's based on the show, apparently. Why don't we have a beer, Heidi?
I don't know.
What would our beer be called? The John and Heidi Ale? Probably not. That doesn't sound good. What do you think the John and Heidi beer would taste like? Bitter, probably? Or would it be sweet?
It would be sweet.
It would be sweet? Would it really? Okay. Would it be good? I would hope so.
Maybe we could have two different beers. Yours could be sweet.
The
Mine
John
could
beer,
be bitter.
The John beer and the Heidi beer. I have a link to the TV show beers I'm talking about in the show notes at johnandheidishow.com.
This time of year, there are many parties, weddings, cookouts, and other events that often include alcohol. If you're drinking, be sure to have a designated driver. If you or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, there is help. The Addiction Hope and Helpline wants to help. If you feel like it's time to finally get the help you need, there's a toll-free number you can call, 1-800-438-0380. That's the Addiction Hope and Helpline, 1-800-438-0380, 1-800-438-0380.
And this is your brain on drugs. A Missouri nun smuggled 2 pounds of cocaine into Australia using her high heels. But she claims that she was duped into the act by a man that she met online. 51-year-old Denise Marie Woodrum was caught arriving at the Sydney airport in August while making her way through customs. Officers discovered drugs stuffed into the heels of her shoes. When her lawyer, Rebecca Neal, told District Judge Penelope Wass last week the items were meant for a mystery man that she met online named Hendrik Cornelius. She said she was groomed to provide a financial gain for this person, and this Cornelius dude, whatever person or persons was behind this identity, she went on this trip thinking that she was bringing artifacts for him. Artifacts in the heels of her shoes, apparently. I don't know. It's what happens.
Maybe these are the shoes that cause a fungus.
Yeah, they could be. These are very special shoes. And that's what happens when your brain is on drugs. Even if you're a nun, bad idea. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Former Laguna Beach star Lo Bosworth, who also starred in The Hills, said she needed years of therapy after the shows took off. So success apparently is not always easy, Heidi. Heidi knows that. Firsthand.
Yes. Oh, yes. Firsthand.
I mean...
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Two other things here. Brad Pitt says he's not thrilled with Angelina Jolie for going public about all the things in their divorce. He's upset because he said the kids are going to read about this, and he doesn't like that. I agree. And then the last thing, Tara Reid claimed that she has fast metabolism after she got into a fight with some skinny shamers who attacked her on Instagram for being too skinny. Okay. So there are people that get...
Who is this?
Tara Reid. She's an actress.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, she is too skinny.
No, you know what? Leave people alone. It doesn't matter what shape she is, what size she is. She's saying, hey, I just have fast metabolism, so
Sure
leave me
do.
alone. What do you think she's doing?
I think she starves herself.
Well, maybe if she's not hungry, then Heidi's shaming you right now, Tara.
I'm just
stop it.
jealous.
There you go. That's the most truthful thing I've heard in the last minute. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-719-5601. 800-719-5601. That's 800-719-5601.
Now your scoop of the day, brought to you by 80sinthesand.com. According to a new study, elephants rarely get cancer.
Oh, I love elephants.
I know you do. That was your cue, Heidi, and you did it. Good job. You do love elephants, and I also love elephants, and I'm glad to hear they rarely get cancer. Now, if we could figure out why, then maybe we could take whatever that is, and we would rarely get cancer, and people, too. That'd be cool. A study
Maybe
by...
it's because they don't eat a bunch of processed food.
We need to eat more peanuts. That's what it is. I'm going to eat more peanuts. A study by Willis Tower Watson. What? Willis Towers Watson? I don't know what that is. They found that U.S. workers are about to see nationwide pay raises as the economic recovery spurs companies to increase salaries. That's cool. And here's where I see a lot of that happening. There are people who are looking for employees, and they can't find a bunch of employees because people have jobs. So then they have to pay a little more to get those employees. And I think, all in all, that seems kind of good, doesn't it? A Pennsylvania family is suing the makers of Dum Dum after their son choked on a Dum Dum. It's the suckers with the stick.
I know what they are.
How in the world would you choke on that?
Okay, well, he was probably running and screwing around and fell on it or something, but you can't sue the company for that.
don't
The
understand.
company has been around for years
I
and
hope
years
the kid
and
is
years.
okay, but...
Well, I do too, but...
That is really
That's not
sad.
the company's fault.
No, wow, that is crazy. A Texas man this is a weird story too. He was bitten by a shark, and while he's recovering now, he now has a flesh-eating bacteria that's eating him up. He must be delicious.
That poor guy.
I mean, the shark thought he was yummy. Now this flesh-eating bacteria is eating the dude. So if nothing else, you can at least say, well, I must be really yummy, apparently.
Oh, poor guy.
That is, yeah, it's very sad. This story is concerning and very confusing to me. I'm going to read word for word what it says, and we're going to come back and discuss. A new report says that U.S. sales of giraffe body parts are booming.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Giraffe body parts? What are we doing with giraffe body parts? Are they making lamps out of their legs
Other than
and
the
stuff?
head and the neck.
I just
can't imagine anything
save the
that
neck
you would
for
need.
me, Clark. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. There is a link, but I don't think I'm going to click on a link that says body parts. I don't think I'm doing that. So if you want to, I've got it in the show notes at johnandheidishow.com. And this is fascinating to me. A new drone that was flying over the Amazon discovered an isolated tribe in Brazil that they don't think anyone's ever discovered this tribe before. So like they may have...
So leave them alone.
They may have never been in contact with, the outside world. And there are a couple places. There's actually an island. I read a story now. It was on the internet, so I don't know if it's true. I hope it's not, but I guess there's a part of me that thinks it probably is. That there was this island that they found a tribe, and when they went to talk to them, they all got killed. So, they quit sending people to that island.
Now,
like,
and even
leave
still,
them alone.
They try to shoot arrows at you and stuff as you get close to the land.
So
I
I don't know
don't
if this
blame
is the
them.
same kind
I've
of
met
thing.
people that are around other people.
Like, I don't like people either. I just don't have the sticks. That's all. Sorry. One last thing. R. Kelly's being accused of trashing 2 rental homes in Georgia. They're demanding $200,000 because that's how much they said he damaged. he must have done a lot of damage.
What? Why would he do that?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me. And who knows what he did? Well, you scratched the floor and you scuffed the oven. I mean, I don't know what you did. I have no idea. But I have a link in the show notes if you want to read it at johnandheidishow.com.
John and Heidi.
If you want to grow your business, you can either add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. Or a combination of both, but there's no other way to grow your business. Just those two. Add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. And if you already have a relationship with your customers and you have their email address, you can reach out to them with special offers to easily grow sales. And you'll make your customers even happier. Let the experts at Constant Contact help. Get a free trial now. Sign up at betterresultsadvertising.com. That's betterresultsadvertising.com.
Thanks for listening on another Movie Star Monday. We're super excited today to visit with Michael W. Smith. Now, there's some people listening going, wait a minute, he's a music star. And he is. He has 45 Dove Awards under his belt, so he's definitely done that. He's won 3 Grammy Awards, and he's in a new movie that's coming out. Actually, it just came out this last weekend, called Beautifully Broken. In addition to visiting with Michael W. Smith, we're going to talk about the man who actually created this movie, and it's based on his life. We have Randy Hartley on the line as well, but we're going to start with taking a listen to a little clip from the movie.
Who knows how God will use your pain?
You're beautifully broken.
This was not your fault. It is not who you are.
This came for you.
I think it's time for me to make good on that promise I made to you.
Holding on to the past will only destroy what lays before us. Now tell us the truth about what happened.
Randy, I love you.
True friends are always there for each other. You're very sneaky. We love surprises.
Your life is not where you've come from, but what you do with the days before you.
Now let's start with Michael W. Smith. Michael, when you saw this script, was this an opportunity that you thought, I just have to do this?
So I get a lot of movie scripts that sort of come across my desk, and I say no to most of them. It's hard to find something that's compelling, and the writing, trying to find something that's really good. And I was so moved by this movie, by this script, a true story of a family escaping the genocide in Rwanda, and how a kid getting sponsored through compassion, just the stuff that you can't orchestrate, stuff that's like there's no way you could ever orchestrate. It's just a God thing.
Now, Michael, what was it that drew you to this project? Was there something in particular that made you say, I have to be a part of this?
I don't want to give the movie away, but I just think about the young girl who's a part of a family here in America who's went through a very, very horrific event in her life that she almost spiraled and lost her life. And to watch her go from great suffering to redemption and to get her life back, that was the moment in the movie for me that just was like, whoa, God is still in the business of doing miracles and changing people's lives.
Also joining us on the line right now, we have Randy Hartley, and he's actually the one who put this movie together. It's based on your real life, is that right?
Well, that's correct. It's a movie about my life along with the lives of 2 other families. One was a refugee from Rwanda who became our neighbor after the genocide, and the other was the family we've been supporting through Compassion International in Rwanda. And it was William's family that led us back to Rwanda to meet the girl that we've been sponsoring. And in that process, the lives of the 3 families became intertwined in a way that you could have never imagined. And that's really the essence of the
Randy,
movie.
like Michael said, we don't want to give away the movie, but I certainly want to explain to people why they should go see this, because it's such an impactful concept for a movie. But how in the world did this become a movie? You're a financial planner, so that's not something that typically lends itself to Hollywood. How in the world did this go from happening in your life to being on the big screen?
Well, sure. Well, first of all, the way it became a movie, I tell people, is almost by accident, because as you mentioned, I'm a financial planner, and it can't get a whole lot more boring than that. Never dreamed I'd be in the movie business. But after taking that trip to Rwanda that I'd referenced with our friends who escaped the genocide and the family that we've been sponsoring, and taking mission trips back with them after that, more and more and more of the stories started getting revealed to me. And, before long, I started thinking, is somebody trying to tell me something here? Maybe this should be a movie. And sure enough, I was meeting with a client one day in my office here in Nashville, and she brought in her new husband, and he started explaining what he did. And he said, I worked for Disney for 20 years, but I'm also a pastor now, and I view myself as a media minister. I'm just looking for great inspirational stories. And I said, well, I got a story for you. And talking to him led to us doing a documentary in 2013. We won a few national awards for that documentary that led us to starting in 2015 creating a script. And that script has led us to where we are now and in theaters this weekend. So it's if you want to know how I got in the movie business, it was kind of by accident. It's led to a journey that's really been quite rewarding, and hopefully people will find it so when they go see the movie.
Well, Randy, I certainly don't think that was any accident. I think that was God-inspired. And again, Michael W. Smith is on the line with us. Michael, any final words before we wrap up here?
I think it's worth a trip to the theater. I think we're living in a day and time where it's hard to find a movie that you can take the whole family to, and it's difficult to find something that's really compelling. And this is definitely worth seeing. I just highly recommend people of all walks of faith. I'll just say that. To go, because I believe there's a very clear message of hope. We know where that hope comes from.
Again, the movie is called Beautifully Broken. It's in theaters right now. You can find a theater near you at beautifullybrokenmovie.com. Thank you for listening to another Movie Star Monday.
If you want to grow your business, you can add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers, or a combination of both. There's no other way to grow your business. Just those two. Add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. And if you already have a relationship with your customers and you have their email address, you can reach out to them with special offers to easily grow your sales, and you'll make your customers even happier. Let the experts at Constant Contact help. Get a free trial now. Text Radio Trial to number 22828. That's Radio Trial, all one word, to number 22828.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
In England, every swan in England belongs to the Queen. She owns a lot of swans. That's kind of cool. Do you want swans, Heidi? I wonder if anybody's claimed them.
How would she be able to say they belong to her?
She just claimed them. She's like, they're my swans. I call the swans. Heidi calls all the swans in this neighborhood. If there's any swans around here, I get all the robins. All these robins that are flying around, they're mine. Those are my robins. I don't know how it works. She just claimed them. So all the swans in England belong to the Queen. Make plans to join us for the second annual 80s in the Sand. My wife Heidi and I went last year. It was so much fun. And guess who's going to be there this year? It's Brett and Michaels.
Hello, everybody. It's Brett Michaels. I will see you at 80s in the Sand, Tuesday, November 6th, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I promise you, this is going to be the ultimate concert, party, best night ever. Let's rock on, my friends.
Get your tickets now at 80sinthesand.com. Over 90% of the tickets are sold. Don't wait. 80sinthesand.com. Time now for the grandiloquent word of the day. Today's word is fudgel. What do you think fudgel means, Heidi?
I
think we've actually done this. No, I think we've done this word before. I'm almost positive.
I don't know if we have.
Sounds familiar to me. Fudgel means to pretend to work when you're not really working.
Wow.
We've all done a little fudgeling around here from time to time. Fudgel, today's grandiloquent word.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-719-5601. 800-719-5601. That's 800-719-5601.
Now some weird news for you on a Monday. An Arkansas woman who posed as a California deputy to help her boyfriend escape a county jail was arrested. 30-year-old Maxine Fiddlestein, something like that. She identified herself as a deputy at the Ventura County, California Sheriff's Office, but she wasn't really. She was there to free her boyfriend, Nicholas Lowe. That's true love right there. It's a bad idea. She forged documents requesting the agency to release him. He was being held at the Washington County Detention Center for an alleged criminal impersonation out of Ventura, California. Jail officials realized they'd been snookered 2 days later when the real Ventura County Sheriff's deputy called the facility to say he was on his way to pick up Lowe. The couple was arrested later that day. Oh, so it worked. They actually
Wow.
Facing charges of forgery, accomplice, 2 third-degree escapes, and criminal impersonation. Lowe was facing a second-degree escape charge already, so a lot of stuff going on there. Bad idea. Don't do that. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, your moment of duh. A New York City taxi driver was arrested after a series of events captured on film showing her brawling in the middle of Manhattan and then crashing her cab into a couple of vehicles. 25-year-old Alyssa Jenna Millette of Brooklyn was arrested at the scene and charged with reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, and assault. She was driving a yellow taxi in Midtown Manhattan when she became enraged after a Nissan SUV possibly cut her off. A video captured Millette going after a man and a woman as bystanders attempting to break up the fight. As bystanders attempted to break up the fight. That didn't make sense. After the fight, Millette was seen getting into the taxi and then smashing into a UPS truck before striking the couple's SUV with her cab, then backed into a parked car. The couple said an 11-year-old girl and a 2-week-old infant were in the SUV at the time.
Oh, man.
They suspended her license following the arrest. So there you go. Bad idea. That is why it's today's Moment of Duh.
If you want to grow your business, you can add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers or a combination of both. There's no other way to grow your business. Just those two. Add more customers or sell more stuff to your current customers. And if you already have a relationship with your customers and you have their email address, you can reach out to them with special offers to easily grow your sales and you'll make your customers even happier. Let the experts at Constant Contact help. Get a free trial now. Text Radio Trial to number 22828. That's Radio Trial, all one word, to number 22828.
Time now for Fake News or Florida. Heidi has to tell me if this is a real true story from the great state of Florida
screen.
Or if it's something that I just made up.
You act as though I care enough about this segment to bother looking to cheat.
Heidi's over there filing her nails, reading her mail, filling out forms. She's not even paying attention. Every once in a while, I got to poke her to see if she's even still here. Heidi, tell me, fake news or Florida? A Miami mechanic launched a customer's car in the ocean when they refused to pay the bill. Fake news or Florida?
Florida.
No, fake news.
Ah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Thank you very much. You can submit fake news or Florida stories. We'll try one more. Tell me if you think this is fake news or Florida. A Florida woman whose pet spider monkey allegedly attacked some Home Depot employees in separate incidents has been arrested. Fake news or Florida?
Florida.
It is a true story. A spider monkey on a rampage twice at Home Depot. After the first time, maybe don't bring your monkey.
Yeah, maybe don't take him to Home
Depot.
Depot. He's probably a therapy monkey.
Yeah, I don't know. He's definitely not.
So he goes everywhere with her.
Not a home improvement monkey. We know that because things went way out of control at Home Depot. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Monday. This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
Are you ready for some good news, Heidi?
I am ready.
All right, here's some good news. A man designed this little thing to help keep dementia patients hydrated after his grandmother had a close call. So this is something where, when people kind of forget other things, they can also forget to stay hydrated. A young scientist came up with this ingenious way of keeping dementia patients hydrated despite their disability. He's only 24, and Louis Hornby became concerned over the issue of hydration when his grandmother with dementia was unexpectedly rushed to the hospital because she was suffering from severe dehydration.
That's something that you don't really think about.
No, you don't. That
people could forget to drink water.
As a means of helping his grandmother, he worked out a solution. They're called jelly drops. They're small hydrating treats that are made to look like candy for dementia patients. The goodies are made up of 90% water, and there's a gelling agent and some electrolytes in there. Patients suffering from dementia often have easier times eating than they do drinking. They're also more likely to eat something if they believe that it's candy. The box itself contains many features to help people with dementia interact with it, and crucially, it doesn't look like a medical device. He said that was crucial. It's a friendly aesthetics, and it reduces the stigma around the solution, increasing its uptake. Wow, that was a really smart sentence that I don't even understand. Basically, what he said was, if you make it where it doesn't look like medicine, you make it look like candy, they're going to eat it, and it's going to be easier. So make it easy. I've got a link to the story if you want to read all about it. I think it's a really cool thing. What a cool story. And my grandmother had Alzheimer's when I was a little kid, and now my grandmother on my other side has Alzheimer's. And so this is something that's near and dear to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for looking out for people that have some issues with that. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Monday.